Hello and welcome back to the channel. It's Echo Stretch. In this video we're going to take a save file from a different profile and bring it over to our own profile, and then from there we're going to take it over to a different region of the same game. I know it's a little complicated, but yeah, hopefully everybody can follow along. It's basically the same as Save Wizard, but without having to use Save Wizard. So let's just jump right into it. I've already got the PlayStation jailbroken here. I'm using Goldhead 1.1, and we will need our PS4 debug for save mounter. And I loaded Orbis's toolbox just so that way it's easier to follow along with the game titles. Let's go ahead and hit our PlayStation button. So you can see I got Orbis's toolbox up. We'll go over to settings, and we'll go down to debug settings, and you can see that we're all good there. We're going to go ahead and enable the network. I haven't really enabled it, so we'll enable it now. We should see our debug message come up, so we'll give it a few seconds just to make sure that our debug is there. Okay, and there we go, PS4 debug. FTP should come up too, but we won't be using that particular one. So the game we're going to be using is Minecraft. The reason why I chose Minecraft is I made a save file, I should say a trophy world, a while ago there, and people asked for the European version of it to have it converted over. And Save Wizard doesn't allow you to convert Minecraft. They let you do other games, but Minecraft is not one of them. So let's just start it off. I do have both Minecrafts installed. If we go into our library here, we can go down, and we can see that we have two. So the 265 is European, and 744 is US. So let's go ahead and launch that. We'll hit start. We'll give it a few moments here to load. Okay.
Oh, pop die.
Okay, and we can just, for the settings, we can turn that off. We don't need it on. We're going to hit play. Play out. Oh, did I just hit sign in? Okay, just ignore that part. Go ahead, create save. We're going to create our world here. It doesn't matter which world you create. We're just going to, basically we just need to create a save file so that way we can change it. Okay, and we don't have to do anything. We can just go ahead and hit save and quit. Okay, and we can close out of that. And we're going to go ahead and open up the other Minecraft as well, because we will need a save file for that later on in the video, but let's do it now, get it all done at once. Okay, we'll just give it a few moments here just to load.
Oh, pop die.
And we'll turn that off, and we'll hit play. Play offline. Create a new world, and create a new world. And we'll just hit create. We don't need to change anything. We're just basically making save files, so it doesn't really matter. If you do have other save files there, just keep track of which one is your good save. We don't want to overwrite any. It's always good to back up things just in case anything happens. Okay, so we'll do the same here. We'll just hit our start button and hit save and quit. Okay, and we'll close that out. Okay, so now we have two save files. Just to confirm we do have the two save files, we can go over to application save data management, save data, just hit delete. We're not going to go ahead and delete anything, but you can see that there is a world for each one. So we'll go back out of there. Okay, so before we jump over to the computer, we're just going to launch PS4 Explorer. We just basically need an FTP program that will give us access to our save files. So we'll go ahead and just launch this, and if we click the left analog stick, we can see our FTP comes up with the IP and the port. So let's jump over to the computer now that we have that up. Okay, so now that we're over to the computer, we will need our PS4 save mounter. I will leave a link in the description for that. As well, we'll need our save file. In this case, we're using Minecraft. I already have it extracted, so we have our files here. So we'll go ahead and open up our PS4 save mounter. We'll just put it over here for now. Close that out. I have the IP address already in, so we can hit connect. You can see down here that it is connected. We'll hit setup. And it'll grab the user that you're logged in as. Then we'll hit get games. And we're going to start off with the US version, so it's 744. Then we'll hit search. And you can see that there is multiple saves here, but we know it's this one. This is your cache, obviously, your storage, and then the actual save file, my world. So we'll hit mount. And from there, we'll just go ahead and open up any FTP program that you wish to use. We're just going to use the browser here. So we can go ahead and type in FTP. And you can see that 1337 is there. If you were to use the payload that's on the host, then it launches in that port. But we're just using FTP Explorer, which uses the default port, which is 21. So we can go ahead and click that. Okay, so now that we're in here, what we're going to do is hit on mount. And you can see down here that it's on mounted. Go over to user. And we're going to go into home. And you can see that there's two users here. I just created the user, so I know it's this one, but I will show you. If we go in here and we go to save data, you can see multiple saves there. Even if you go view details, I like that a lot better. You can see, let's just see, 477. Okay, so Minecraft's save isn't even in that there save, in that world, or that user I should say. So we'll hit back out of there, back, we'll go in here, and we can go to save data, and we can see our two saves are here. We can do view details. Another way to check is, we know we just created it today, so we can see that the saves were created today just from looking at the timestamp. So we'll go into 744. And what we're going to do is we're just going to back this up so we can create a new folder here. We'll just call it Minecraft, and we'll call it B for backup. And we'll go ahead and drag everything, copy it over. It'll take a little bit to copy over. There is some big files there, but if you're using another save, they're not all this big, so we'll give that about 60 seconds and we should be good to go. Okay, and while that's doing that, we can go ahead and get this folder open. This is going to be our backup, or this is the save that we downloaded. Okay, so we're about halfway there now. Okay, we're just about done there. I know it is taking a little bit, but we'll get it. Okay, 5 seconds left. And there we go. So now that we have it backed up, we can go ahead and just delete everything here. We don't need it anymore. For now anyways, we don't need it. We will need it eventually. So we'll go ahead and drag over these ones. Okay, and as you can see, they're different, they're named different. So what we're going to do is just go into our backup folder. We can go ahead, we know it's this one here. It has different letters as well. So this is P2 and this is P1, but we can just right click and copy. Close out our backup for now, and we'll just rename these two files. There. And we'll go ahead over to our save mounter. Go ahead and hit mount. So our save has been mounted. If we just go back to our root and we go into mount, sandbox, and we're looking for the first one here, MPXS 20001. Go in there and we can look for save data 0. So here is our save world. We'll just create a new folder here. We'll call it Minecraft D for decrypted. And we're just going to copy everything here. And we'll copy it over. Okay, and that didn't take very long. So now that is done, we can go back to our save file. Into user, home, and we know it's this one. We'll go to save data, and we know it's the US version. So we'll go ahead and hit on mount. Save has been on mounted. So now if we go into our backup, let's pull this over here for right now. Go into our backup. We have our backup files here, so we're just going to go ahead and delete these ones. And say yes. We'll go ahead and copy over our backup. It will take a little bit. In most cases, you don't have as many files with different games. You won't have cache being so big, like 100 megabytes. Save worlds won't be, well, depending on what game it is, but basic games are usually around the 5 megabyte mark, so they're usually pretty quick. Okay, so we're about 50% there. Seems like it's copying to the PlayStation a lot quicker than it was coming from the PlayStation. Okay, we're just about done there. And there we go. So we can go ahead back up to our save mounter. Now that we have that copied over, we can hit mount. And we can see save mounted in the same place. So we'll just go here. We'll drag this over. We don't need this here open anymore, our backup. So we can close that out. Go here, go to our root again. And we're going to go into our mount. And we'll go to sandbox. Same place again, in here. And then save data 0. So this here is the save for our world that we created, but we want the one that we downloaded. So if we go here, now it's not necessary that you have to replace everything. Usually what I do is I keep the sys the same, and I just take all these out. I just delete them. And for some reason it's not letting me. Let's do a refresh here. There we go. Okay. So sometimes you have to do a refresh just because the world is totally different here. But once you do your refresh, we can go ahead and delete everything. I usually just leave the sys there. We'll delete all that. Say yes. Okay. We'll do another refresh just to confirm. And we'll do the same thing, but we don't need to copy over our sys. Okay, and you can see it's going pretty quick. Well, it was until we got the database files. It is a big world there for our Minecraft trophy world, so we'll give it a a few seconds. Hopefully it's not 2 minutes, but we'll see what happens. Okay, so we got about 20 seconds left there. Didn't think it was going to take that long, but yeah, it did end up taking the 2 minutes. 10 seconds remaining. And there we go. So we're good to go. We can click on the root there. It doesn't really matter. We're going to hit on mount. And now that we have it on mounted, our save should be good. So let's jump over to the PS4. Okay, now that we're over to the PlayStation, we can go ahead and close out of Ps4 Explorer. Go ahead and close that. And we'll go up to our Minecraft, the US version. We'll go ahead and launch it. Okay, we'll just give it a few moments to load here. There we go, almost finished. Go ahead and hit play. And we can see that the world doesn't look like our world, but once we do launch it, it should launch with all our things in there. So we'll give it a few moments here. There we go. It's giving us trophies as well because it is a trophy world, so okay, and there we go. We are into our trophy world. So if we go up to the top here, we can pretty much save it anywheres. I will upload these save files. I know that people have been looking for the European version of it, so I will get that uploaded as well. So let's just run up here. And we can save it at our main screen here, Minecraft Platinum. Go ahead and save it and quit. Okay, and you can see that everything is saved there, even the size. So we can go ahead and close it at that. Let's switch it over to the European version now. Okay, now that's closed. So the version we're looking for is 265. We already got our decrypted save set up, so we're good to go. But okay, just before we do go over there, let's go ahead and launch our FTP program. So we'll go into our PS4 Explorer, and we'll give that a launch. And we'll just go ahead and hit the left analog stick, and our IP is up. So let's go ahead and jump over to the computer now. Okay, so now that we're back over to the computer, I'm just going to close out of the PS4 save manager. You don't have to. I just like to start from fresh there. Sometimes save mounter can cause problems, but yeah, we'll just go ahead and connect again. Set up. Then we'll go get games, and we're not going to use the US version this time. We're going to go to the European one, and then we'll hit search. And then we'll scroll down to our save file. We'll hit mount. Okay, so it is mounted. We'll go over to our mount file. I'm just going to hit refresh here as well. Sometimes it's good just to hit the refresh. We'll go in our sandbox, and we'll choose our MPX folder, and then save data 0. Do another refresh here. Okay, so we have everything there. So we're going to do the same thing we did with the other one. We're going to go ahead and we'll just delete everything besides our sys folder. Are you sure? Yes. And then we'll just drag everything over besides our sys folder. Okay, and we'll give that a few moments. It'll take a little bit of time here like it did the last time, but it shouldn't be too long. And we're going to let that go, and I will be right back once we get a little closer to the end. Okay, we're just about done. 10 seconds to go. 5 seconds. Pretty much there now. Okay, so we can just click on our main route there, and we can come over to our mounter and just hit on mount. So our save is on mounted. Let's jump over to our PS4. Okay, so now that we're over to the computer, we'll go ahead and close out of Ps4 Explorer. We don't need that anymore. And we'll go up and we'll go ahead and launch our other Minecraft, which is the European version, which is 2.6.5. And we'll give it a few moments here just to load. Okay, there's our progress bar there. There we go, we'll go to play. Go into our survival world. We'll go to proceed. Okay, so we are in now. We'll do the exact same thing. We'll just run up to the top there. If anybody's wondering, it does go to DLC 13. That's the latest update we can take for Minecraft on a jailbroken PS4 running 7.55. So we'll just get up here. It won't take us too long. Okay, so there we go. We'll go ahead and hit start and save and quit. Okay, and there's our save world. The icon did change, so we can go ahead and close it of that. And that's basically it for the video. I hope you did enjoy it. If you did, go ahead and hit the like button. If you're not subscribed already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. But that's it, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.